unfortunate, the double jeopardy.
So if this was Rain Mounir, I would give it in favor of Rain, but Mounir so far, he's really solidly always in top 3 as long as he's not stopped by Godly or Skeldra. And WaveGod made quick work of Skeldra before this top 8 even happened. So now it's Mounir versus Bamya. Now Mounir is interesting. I still think he hasn't found a main. Like, every time that I've talked to him, he's like, yeah, I've been in a permanent character crisis for like 2 years. He plays like 3 to 4 different characters per tournament run, but he always gets into top 4. So this time opening up with the Thor against Bamya, who's been on the Mordex for most of the...
Oh, that's a great weapon throw. Doesn't matter. Bamya gets the reversal. Now, Mounir is a much more seasoned veteran out here. We've seen Mounir in top 4s plenty of times, like you said, just about every time, especially in 2023
was the Mounir, where did this guy come from year. And now 2024, it's Bamya and Rainster.
Bamya, yeah. So Bamya's out here now with the new blood, the 2024 blood out here in top 4. And he's got to face off against a seasoned veteran.
Would be really exciting to see at the end of all of this if Bamya qualifies for the next Royale, because like for the previous Royales, it was like when Mounir first qualified, everybody was like, who's going to get Mounir? Because he was like the new guy on the block, but now he's very established. And so far in this game 1, takes the lead there with that air recovery. Almost gets the extra with the dare.
Mounir's orb is so fantastic.
Yeah. And it's interesting how much he was able to chase in the air there. No dodge, that's it. Yep. Gravity cancel D-Light, trying to catch Mounir.
That's a bad one to miss. It's a bad one to miss when they're waiting there with a hammer.
And now Mounir takes the lead after going down on that first stock. Let's see if Bamya is able to stabilize with the Scythe. This is what he's been having a lot of success with on the Mordex.
Mounir is taking a lot of damage here, and that might be enough for the knockout. Wow,
so
barely survives it.
But
he blew his dodge on nothing there, and that afforded Bamya another hit.
Gone. Okay, doesn't end up doing too much with it. I feel like Orb, what weapon do you think has the least ability to capitalize off of a dodge burned off stage?
Ooh.
I've never thought about it, but I was thinking about what Orb does there, and I never go like, oh, you're off stage without dodge against Orb, you're done for. I don't think that
Yeah, not
way,
quite as much, but Mounir makes me believe. So, like, of everyone, Mounir seems to capitalize the most off of a burn dodge, but yeah, you're right. There are some weapons that are like, oh, you get wrecked.
Now, if it's hammer
against the cannon, you're like, oh, you shouldn't have dodged.
Guitars, cannon, hammer, even axe. You just dare them 3 times. Ooh, end light hits. That's enough.
Oh my gosh, a neutral light, just like that.
The stage.
And then he hits it with the robot.
that's how you know. He's like, you really know when someone wants the victory screen when they've got like the robot slot. Right?
Yeah,
that's the one.
Depending on their victory emote, you could.
That's why you don't want to make your defeat emote too good, because then you're gonna want to see it.
You don't want to see that one too much.
That's the one where you want to see that and you want to go, I don't want to see that screen again.
Here we go, game 2. Remember, this is an elimination semifinal. There are no second chances for these players. Whoever loses is out of the tournament in 4th place. That's right before the podium. That's right before the medals.
Yeah,
top
both
3 is a big deal.
Bamya's been averaging 5th and 7th. A lot of his tournaments. This was an uncharacteristically low placement for Rain, because Rain's been getting 2nd, and then before that he got 3rd, right? So this would probably be Bamya's best run in an official if he's able to get this over Mounir.
Yeah, to honor Rain, he's got to do this.
He's got to go all the way.
He's got to do this one for Rain.
Mounir, on the other hand, is like, yeah, I don't care about either of you. I'm doing this for me.
That's fair.
And that is nice neutral stick. Oh, I thought on the platform that would have knocked out, but the angle was a little odd.
Oh, that was sick.
Recovering Sair.
The dribble off the floor, that was the true combo. There was no getting out of that. And it's a very damage dependent, defense versus strength dependent.
Yeah.
Like, what a crazy combo.
I wonder if this goes poorly enough. I wonder if Bamya brings out Zol. It happened once during this bracket, and the last tournament that he was in, he was all Zol. Like Bamya's been doing a thing where, like, I feel like every tournament he tries a different character pick based off what he thinks is good at the time.
What a departure Zol is from Mordex.
Yeah, going to. Although
once upon a time we saw a Mordex main switch to Zol and dominate.
And
you know who I'm talking about.
Using these skins too, using these cosmetics.
That is suspicious.
I No wonder where the idea is coming
Has anybody
from.
ever seen Bamya and Sandstorm in the same place?
That's a good question. Sandstorm's on vacation and where right now? Oh, no. Bamya goes down the bottom of the stage. Mounir up 2-1 and could also be up 2-0 in the set. Let's see if Bamya's able to stabilize. Ooh,
Nice.
stomp.
Nice.
Oh, stomp nair and air. That's so much damage. Ensig catching him on the jump.
Mounir is
He's
really making it work.
When you make Thor neutral sig work in neutral, that's crazy.
Yeah, Mounir makes great use of the SIGs in general. Love to see it.
I feel like it's mostly for the mental damage because the animation just takes so long. And he's just staring at you and you're like being cooked alive on it. Oh,
Beautiful.
weapon throw.
Oh, but the finish. Oh, what a turnaround,
Wow.
Bamya.
That was really nicely done. I thought Bamya was finished for there. Was able to get the chase dodge after it as well, and then he gets there. Mounir
right.
finishes his edge guard afterwards.
That was still really cool. Hit him with the robot.
Every time.
That is, now we know it's not a random emote, and that's important to know.
Yeah.
Every time Mounir wins, he's hitting you with the robot. So get wrecked,
Everybody should have one of the RPS ones equipped and not have it be random.
That would be fun.
That's what they should
That would
do.
be fun.
Yeah.
Just everybody went random RPS for victory and defeat emotes.
Yeah.
And so the
the
real
real
match is
match-
determined at the end.
That's right. That's right.
Okay,
So you get
yeah,
that
Bamya,
victory.
you called it, bro.
There's the
Bamya
Zol.
switching over to Zol right now.
Okay. And
This
he's
just in.
he's
Back against the wall. He has to win 3 times in a row. He's going to get it done with Zol.
out of the decks, so it's down to 3 decks, up to the defense. And that's very high base force, 9 force, 6 defense. You got yourself a very tanky, hard-hitting legend.
Yeah, you got yourself a beefcake.
But Mounir, on the other hand, has been playing a faster hammer than I've seen anybody else play today. It's been
Yeah,
really
he's really
neat.
swifty with it. He's
And
making
then
it
the,
look
and
like
then the
Cassidy.
orb is like an anti-air thing. A lot of people play orb to like catch landing with side light, and
Yeah.
he's just been juggling people in the air with it. So
He,
let's
yeah,
see.
he makes it look like he's rushing down.
Whoa!
Oh, I thought he was gonna
That
get knocked
was
into
such a
the
cool
orb.
pivot dare.
Yeah, I like how he comes around the corner with the X pivot dare. That's good. That's good looking. That's good moves.
Didn't get too much off of it. Oh, I think he meant to jump. All right.
He read him so perfectly off of that side light. That was
Yeah,
an unusual option for Mounir to take.
It was unfortunate because I think Mounir tried to punish the whiff gravity cancel with an unarmed D-light, but didn't jump gravity cancel it, or just didn't think that Bamya was going to be.
That's why Bamya gravity canceled it in the first place, right?
I
it makes it a
guess.
little harder to punish.
Mounir did miss like 2 downlights, but he gets the side sig.
It happens.
And he continues to go through, brings the game up 2-2. Bamya now fighting for his tournament life here. Let's see what he's able to get. New weapon spawn. Mounir guarding it. Very close with the end light, but Bamya manages to get through. Picks up the cannon. It's going to start blasting.
It's an even game. It's an even game. The match is not even. We're hoping something for Bamya here.
Just one Sair. Misses the side light, though. Side light, waiting for the dodge, but Mounir dodges down to safety. And Bamya's not gotten anything other than a little chip damage here and there. Although with Zol, is it chip damage? It's like,
You're
it's like chunk damage.
He's a big step closer every time. And
Yeah.
now he's got him in KO range. Bamya, this could be it. Right here. Is he going to get it done?
Good
Weapon
use of the
throw,
gravity cancel
ground
and
pound?
sig to
What's
make
the
it
play?
back.
Oh,
Did he
that's
touch?
good. It's not going to be enough, though. Wait, is it? No, Mounir. Right. I forgot. With all the jumping he can do,
Good
he
learning
really didn't
moment.
have any jumps there.
Good learning moment for those watching. Why did he do that orb ground pound? It stalls you long enough to get your dodge back again.
Yes.
Thor, like,
You only get it. You can only do it once.
and Thor neutral sig before it got nerfed used to have such little end lag that you could like orb ground pound at the apex of it and just like infinitely like
Yeah,
stall
well,
it.
and it used to. The ground pound also used to work a little differently. That's been changed.
so it's still decent, but
He throws the hammer over
you
the
only
ledge,
you only get
and
like one
he connects
cycle.
the weapon throw. Bamya's in trouble. That's it.
Wow.
Okay.
Mounir could make this a 3-0. Let's see what Bamya
It
can do.
sure, he could. It could. Bamya had so much room to work with, and now suddenly it's a close game.
Cannon picked up though.
Cannon against unarmed. Get him. Chase him
Pretty
down.
good.
Get him. Oh no.
Swings like a
Mounir's
bat.
He's got his signature weapon.
Dare. No sidelight afterwards, and sidelight Cider puts him off the side of the stage. Gudo immediately goes out there after him. Bamya Cider's the safety. Sidelight Cider
Oh
again.
man, he's too clean on the orb. His punish game's so solid, and then he finishes up so much
and
with
lights
it.
the wrong
Off
way,
the side.
though.
Bamya looking for the finishing move.
Down sig? Maybe? I don't think I've seen him do it once, though.
He didn't do anything.
No,
he just let him come back to the stage.
I think
man.
because sometimes you go into those modes where you're like reacting for something.
Oh, with
Nice.
the neutral air. Okay, Bamya.
But those moments
right
were like
when he needed it most.
I feel like whenever I watch those times where people are dashing back and forth on the side of the stage and they do nothing, I think they've primed a thing that they're reacting for. Sometimes you could do that. So like, you'll be able to react faster, but if you didn't get it, it looks like he was doing nothing because the two options he was covering didn't happen.
I understand exactly what you're saying, and you're absolutely right. If you prime your anticipation for a particular option and you have like the hairpin trigger just ready for that, you'd be a lot more successful with it.
Yeah.
But when it fails,
you just stand there.
air it out and nothing happens.
And people are like, "What are you doing? You could have punished him." And it's like, "No, trust me, I was thinking about it."
It's a game of milliseconds.
And then he ends up getting the edge guard there anyways.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about. Like one dodge on the cannon with Zol is so devastating. Mounir already in deep orange here with that end light connecting. Puts up the end sig trying to catch a jump. Could have chosen to continue charging, get to cover the ground. Sidelight hits as well. Bamya on the cannon looking really nice.
Yeah, he has so much unanswered damage here that Mounir is finally coming back in to answer. And wait a second. Wait, Mounir switched to Taros. I almost didn't notice.
Ooh, that's right.
He switched to Taros.
Yeah, and so now, interesting choice here from him. I mean,
he was doing so great with the Thor, but I guess, you know,
Mounir is the kind of like, you lose a game and he switches. That's just how he's played. Remember I told you he's got like a character crisis thing where he plays like 3 to 4 characters in tournament? I've never seen him stick to one character.
That's not a bad thing, right?
No,
He's
it's
got
his play
versatility. As soon as you figure him out, he changes the rules of the game. And the
one thing that stays consistent, I think, is that oftentimes when he switches, one weapon does carry over. But it's like, it wouldn't surprise me if he loses this one, he switches to an axe character that doesn't have hammer. Like, that's just something that might happen. But so far,
as you said, if it goes poorly enough,
that is how I feel like it's decided with some of the young blood in the EUC. They're so good, but sometimes under duress they like don't stick to their guns, and I feel like it can cost them. Because Mounir right now can't even get this first stock off of Bamya.
Yeah. That was so slick,
it's like the heel of his foot too kicks him on the way down. If that didn't work out, Bamya had nothing left to land with. But you know what? It only worked out. It gave him a 3-to-1 stock lead. Uh-oh, Mounir.
Do you see that extra little fastball he did to dodge the ground pound? Yeah, that was so slick.
Yeah. In fact, I was like worried that he wasn't even going to be able to like touch the stage after he did that. But he knew his resources better. Doesn't get the. Was he going for a weapon throw?
He tried the weapon throw to stuff Mounir. I think he anticipated Mounir perfectly, but the timing was off. Mounir just got there sooner than he thought. But Bamya's got a lot of runway to work with. He's over a full stock ahead.
Dashland end light's coming through here. Mounir's finally able to stop one of them, but the blasts are putting Mounir into deep red. D-light nair. Next ball knockout.
One more of those and it's over. That's a true combo. Bamya looking for it.
Mounir falling. Down sig, whips it out. I mean, he's so far ahead where you get to play with that a little bit.
Weapon throw. What's he gonna do? Oh, wait a second.
Okay,
things were looking scary there.
Dodges the end, like wake up, grabbing at the field. Recovery at the top. If Mounir wins this, that is incredible.
That was so sick, dude.
I was literally thinking, I'm surprised he didn't drift off the side of the stage, and then he comes back and turns it into a stock. Now Mounir trying to make a miracle reverse
He has
restock.
to play so perfectly to win it at this point.
But he throws the weapon.
Unfortunate.
And then he gets there.
Game 5. We're going to game 5.
Undeniable highlight, though, that he had on that knockout off the top with the backswing of the X recovery. Because he came down from the bottom left blast zone, came back, took a stock, and then almost got some more hits off. It's just, I think he needed the miracle weapon throw to land so that he could then get, like, I think he was trying to go for like neutralite, weapon throw pickup, sidelight nair, whatever, but then the weapon throw missed and he's just disarmed. That's one of the few moments where I feel like you and I talk a lot about like, why you throw your weapon there. Usually that's when they're in last stock red scenarios.
Which is like the riskiest time to do it.
But in that case, he had to take
You're trying to break
risk.
neutral for free, essentially. I mean, you're trying to do it without getting into threat range, which seems like a good idea until you realize that you lose if it's gone.
If you're gone. But they're not thinking about what they lose. They're thinking about how they'll win. So Mounir now on legend number 3.
That's probably for the best.
And he's on Aang.
He's
That's
on
a crossover for Wushang.
The Avatar.
Right? The Avatar.
The last Airbender.
The last Airbender on Demon Island. You can literally see the air being bent in the background. No, that's not
That's all him right there. That's actually Aang. Canonically.
He is the reason for Demon Island now, but oh, recovery gets him on the exhausted recovery there at the corner of the stage. So again, another character that Mounir is locked in.
And shares no weapons with his previous one.
He does not.
He's just like that. He's just that guy.
He's just thinking about like, well, what did Godly do to beat Bamya? Ah, yeah, that's right. Switch to Wushang.
You're right.
And maybe he's thinking that way. It would be nice to confirm later, but we have to see if he can win because Bamya's on the verge of reverse 3-0ing with Zol. Which would be really, really good. This would be his best place.
For sure, either of these players can beat each other. They're both very capable. But this is game 5. It all comes down to this. If you lose, you're out of the tournament.
Oh, and
Third
the
place on the
hitting.
podium, but still out of the tournament.
Oh, gets hit. The box sound from the cannon will never get old for me. Like getting hit by that square in the skull has to drift off to the right side of the stage. Now evened up 2-2. Mounir picking up the gauntlets against Sideline side aired. Bamya tries to bring him back to the stage with a second Sair, and Mounir just hits right back. Landing ground pound though will equalize things.
Mounir definitely backs off of his like punish strings on cannon earlier than I usually see. He's being conservative about it. But unfortunately, it's not netting him anything. Oh, and that's probably going to knock out. Wait, he can still make it. Perfect dodge.
I think he used one of those jumps too early.
He had to dodge that earlier than he wanted. I mean, he had to burn his dodge earlier than he wanted because of that pinpoint precise weapon.
And without cannon, you don't get the momentum from side air. It was unfortunate that he got disarmed there. Mounir might be running away with this.
What's happening? Yeah, Mounir is about a full stock ahead here on game 5. Bamya's only got 1 stock left. And as good as Bamya has been to reverse this 2-0, bring it to game 5, I think Mounir might just steal it away. Wait!
Neutral sig off the dash forward, catches him doing the double jump up. Okay, 2 weapon throws in a row to Endlight though, avoids the splash of the downlight. Bamya's gonna get one stronger hit.
It keeps working.
He didn't fast fall the Sair.
It keeps working.
Oh, he doesn't fast fall the Sair, doesn't get the knockout, and now Mounir has got so many weapon throws forward. Bamya, you gotta react to the weapon throws.
So, yeah, if he ever caught it with a spot dodge, he'd probably be in a good spot. Okay, how's he gonna finish?
Gravity cancel Endlight.
Yeah, not the punish I expected. All right, do you believe? The Bamya believers in chat, this is your chance. Your boy needs it right now because he is 1 good hit away from losing this tournament.
Gets Endlighted, weapon throw, there's the side stick, Endlight hits, dodges through the Sair, avoids the downlight. Can Bamya get the landing?
Still alive,
Can't
Bamya.
Get it. And now Mounir's 1 neutral win away, looking for that downlight.
Mounir's not giving him anything easy.
There.
He's not giving him anything free to punish.
1 there, goes for 2. The Endlight's perfectly stacked, both avoid each other. D-Light, down there, Bamya needs 1 more. The end stick, that's it.
GG, Mounir steals it away from Bamya at the last second. Oh my God, it's over.
Egg doing the robot now. I need to see how the Zol Ensig missed. I thought that was perfect. I looked at that and it looked like the bear trap went right onto his skull. What happened?
Let's see.
We're gonna look at the last stock.
We're gonna look at the last stock.